I'm Chad Douglas, continuing our Connect to Congress initiative with U.S. Congressman Darin LaHood of Illinois' 18th District. Thanks for joining us, Congressman. Getting right to it, I'd like to get your take on the volatile week on Wall Street. How worried should Americans be?
Well, I think we saw a little bit of a retraction in the stock market. Remember, the stock market's gone up 7,000 points since President Trump took office. That's been a good thing. I think we saw a little bit of a dip this last week, but I have confidence that the economy is still going strong. I think you'll have these type of corrections and retractions once in a while, but you look at all the indicators in the economy, 2.4 million jobs created in the last year. You look at record low unemployment, a really robust and healthy economy moving forward. So I think we're headed in the right direction.
Congress working this week to fund the government. Where are you guys in the process?
Well, the last thing we should be thinking about is shutting down the government because there's collateral damage and consequences to doing that, whether that's our veterans, whether that's our military, whether it's government in general functioning. The House last night voted on a bill that I supported that keeps the government open. Now it's over in the Senate. I hope my Senate colleagues today will work in a bipartisan way to keep the government open and get a budget process in place. In the past, I voted against a lot of continuing resolutions because I don't believe that's the way we should fund government. We ought to be focused on fiscal discipline, bringing down the debt, putting a budget in place that's a responsible budget, and passing a continuing resolution to keep the government open.
You introduced a bill just last week related to agriculture. What would that do to help farmers if passed?
Well, we did. We introduced a bill last week that'll help our farmers. Remember, the agriculture industry is the #1 industry in the state of Illinois. So our bill really lessens the regulatory burden on our farmers. We're going to have a debate on the farm bill coming later this spring and early summer. And what our bill does is, in a small way, we call it the one and done bill. So every 5 years we do a farm bill. And at the beginning of that farm bill, farmers have to sign up for PLC and ARC, 2 different programs. Well, we reduce the regulatory burden by saying they don't have to sign up every year of those 5 years. They do it once at the beginning, and they're good for the 5-year period. We've been working with the Department of Agriculture on that, working with our local farmers on that. We believe this is, again, a small way to reduce the burden of regulation on our farmers, and it's something we've heard from them on. It's not a Republican or a Democrat issue. This is more of a common sense issue. Everything in government, we should be looking at how we make it more effective, efficient, and accountable. We believe this is a way to do it, and we're going to have bipartisan support. We hope to get it passed.
Thank you, Congressman LaHood. As always, we appreciate your time.